I never expected a maintenance assignment on the frontier station Virel 9 to change my life. My work was supposed to be simple: replace old shielding plates, tighten a few plasma conduits, and send in a report so dull that even an AI would yawn reading it. But that was before the Auralis sisters arrived. Before the galaxy's most feared and revered trio stepped onto a station that wasn't ready for them. Before they looked at me and said words that would echo in my mind forever. Claim us all, human. Beginning, the sisters arrive. Virel 9 was a lonely station orbiting a quiet blue star. I had spent 3 years working its guts, patching aging infrastructure and trying not to talk to myself out loud. On most days, the highlight of my shift was watching cargo freighters drift in with supplies. Then, one quiet rotation, a ship unlike any I'd ever seen phased into orbit, its hull shimmering with violet energy, its engines sounding more like whispers than metal. The docking bay alarms blared. Incoming royalty-class vessel. Clearance required. I froze. Royalty? Here! As the vessel lowered into the bay, 3 silhouettes appeared at the ramp, tall, armored, elegant, and unmistakably non-human. Their skin was faintly luminous, like starlight trapped under flesh. Their eyes glowed with the same violet hue as their ship's engines. The Auralis. And not just any Auralis. The Triumvirate Sisters. Legends. Commanders. Diplomats. Warriors. Their names came back to me from a documentary I'd once watched on my meal break. Seraphine, eldest, the strategic mind who won wars with a single gesture. Velara, middle sister, the diplomat whose smile could disarm nations. Lissari, youngest, the fierce warrior rumored to be able to tear through steel with her bare hands. They stepped into the bay as the station's lights dimmed, almost bowing to their presence. And I, the lone maintenance tech scheduled for docking duty, stood there holding an oil-stained wrench. Seraphine's gaze landed on me first. You, she said. You are the one who requested maintenance clearance. I swallowed hard. Yes. Velara leaned in slightly. Human, you seem nervous. I was. Anyone would be. These women were practically living myths. But then Lissari tilted her head, studying me, almost amused. No, not nervous. Merely startled. Seraphine exchanged a glance with her sisters. Good, she said. We require someone unafraid. Someone who will not collapse under pressure. What kind of pressure? I asked. The 3 women smiled. A secret mission, Seraphine answered. And one that involves you, human. The request no human expected. They brought me aboard their ship, the Australis Sovereign, an elegant, violet-lit vessel humming with energy and silence. Every surface felt alive. Every corridor whispered like a breathing organism. The sisters led me to a central chamber where crystal nodes floated in a protective ring. Seraphine spoke first. Our people are evolving. Our genetic line is powerful but unstable. We require a bond, a stabilizer. A non-Auralis essence compatible with our energy. Velara stepped closer. Your physiology matches the resonance we need. I blinked. Me? Out of everyone in the galaxy? Lissari smirked. You should feel honored. Or terrified. I feel confused, I admitted. Seraphine continued, her voice calm but heavy with intention. We require a human partner for this mission. Someone to tether our energies. Someone to bond with us. Velara gently lifted my hand, and a faint glow pulsed where she touched my skin. You resonate with all 3 of us, she said. Perfect harmonic alignment. Lissari leaned her face close to mine, her eyes sharp and curious. It is rare. Very rare. Seraphine concluded. We wish to make you our tri-bonded. I stepped back. What does that mean? Velara answered softly. In your words. A partner. To all three. My brain froze. You mean, like a relationship? Lissari laughed, short, amused, and far too confident. Human, where we come from, such a bond is deeper than your marriages. Deeper than your oaths. Seraphine spoke slowly. It is a shared union of mind, body, and energy. A commitment. A merging. And you want me for this? Why? You are compatible, Seraphine said simply. And, we trust you. Velara smiled. Your calm earlier impressed us. Lissari folded her arms. And if you fail, we will know immediately. I felt my mouth go dry. So you're asking me to what, marry 3 alien sisters? Not marry, Seraphine corrected. Claim. Her eyes glowed brighter. Claim us all, human. Middle, the secret threat. Before I could respond, the chamber lights flickered red. A shrill alarm blared. Velara's expression darkened. They found us. Who? I asked. Seraphine answered in a tone cold enough to freeze a star. Our rivals. The Vorn Syndicate. Lissari's hands crackled with energy. They want our genetic secrets. They want our bond before it is completed. The ship shuddered violently. We must go, Seraphine commanded. Within minutes, the Sovereign was under attack. Vorn ships emerged from the darkness, black, angular vessels firing energy spears that collided against the Sovereign's shields. The sisters moved like a unified entity. Seraphine commanded the helm. Velara rerouted power, her fingers dancing across crystalline controls. Lissari leaped into the battle deck, preparing for close-range combat. And I tried not to die. Seraphine's voice echoed through the chamber. Human, we require your help. My help. I don't even know how your ship works. You do not need to, Velara said. Just place your hand on the main conduit node. A glowing sphere hovered before me. I hesitated. But the ship was shaking apart, and the Vorn were getting closer. I placed my hand on the node. A surge of purple light traveled up my arm and then through my entire body. It felt like electricity made of warmth and breath. The sisters gasped simultaneously. Velara whispered, he resonates stronger than we anticipated. Seraphine shouted, stabilizing the shield now. Lissari appeared from the battle deck. Human, whatever you're doing, keep doing it. The ship's shields brightened from pale lavender to blinding white. The next volley from the Vorn ships struck and shattered harmlessly into fragments of light. But it wasn't over. We must escape, Seraphine said. Before they adapt. The sisters formed a triangular stance around me, their energies linking through the node I touched. A pulsing crystal rose from the floor, bright, alive, almost breathing. The Heartstone, Velara said. It requires a complete bond to activate the hyperphase jump. But I haven't agreed to anything yet. I shouted. Lissari grinned. Then agree quickly. Seraphine placed a firm hand on my shoulder. Human, do you trust us? I swallowed. Through the chaos, the danger, the impossible situation. I realized I did. Yes, I said. The sisters nodded. Then speak the words, Seraphine said. Repeat after us. In unison, the 3 sisters said. I accept the tribond. I hesitated for just a heartbeat. Then, I accept the tribond. The Heartstone burst into brilliant violet radiance. Energy wrapped around us, warm, heavy, powerful. I felt their minds brush against mine. Seraphine's calm focus. Velara's gentle warmth. Lissari's fierce determination. We were linked. Connected. Bound. The ship roared. And then nothing but white. The escape and the truth. When the blinding light faded, we were drifting in silent space. The Vorn ships were gone. The alarms were quiet. The sisters exhaled in relief. Hyperphase jump successful, Velara whispered.